you kind of give your overall takeaways from the draw tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a little unfortunate, and credit to Birmingham. They defended well, but we had our chances as well. But it's tough breaking down an opponent, with 11 people and basically in the final third. So, yeah, I mean, that's basically my takeaway. So,
I think your shirt kind of represents how y'all are feeling right now.
yeah,
Not the best feeling after
Yeah.
this one, but the good news is you kept them off the score sheet as well. So does this kind of like make it a little easier to take?
a little bit, yeah. Honestly, the clean sheet does help. Not conceding at home. Been conceding a lot at home. Credit to Richard. He kept us in the game a lot of times today and in the past games. So we defended pretty well on their counterattacks as well for the most part. So yeah.
I sense your frustration. I think the season ending in a month-ish time, and obviously you want to get the best positioning you can for playoffs. How important was tonight, and what can you take away from it moving on to the last month of the season?
Yeah, I mean, one, not losing at home, right? So kind of defending our house, like I said, the clean sheet. And then two, I mean, we're making a lot of chances, and the past two games we've been playing well in the final third. It's unfortunate not to get the goal today. But yeah, I think we're getting a little bit of heat going into the playoffs, so it's only upwards from here. I think so. So.
And then lastly, what were you seeing out there? What made it so difficult to break down Birmingham tonight?
Yeah, I mean they have five in the back, three center backs going over the top or going wide. It's kind of difficult to even really try to penetrate through either like through wide or through the middle. Really, it really kind of made us be more creative, and sometimes we just get frustrated and we make passes that shouldn't be made, or we don't stay patient enough to really kind of move them enough and then find the right pass to then attack. So credit to them on their part. So.
You kind of alluded to it. You guys have been 2 wins in a row, 8 goals in those. So you'd started to kind of build some momentum. Obviously, tonight doesn't turn out that way. You don't get the win. You don't get to continue those goals. How much does that disrupt the rhythm, or is it just kind of a blip? And do you feel like you guys are going to be able to sort of compartmentalize that and pick up right where you left off next week, get that run going again to build momentum in this last part of the season?
No, I think you explained it well there at the end. I think it's more of just kind of a hump in the road, right? I think we're getting hot. And like you said, we're getting chances, man. And it's a matter of scoring, right? And we scored a lot these past 2 games with the helps of the bench, people coming in with energy, and then with those on the field, right? So as we're meshing a little bit better, and we're finally finding that chemistry in the final third, and defensively, I would like to think so as well.
Something Mitch had mentioned was you guys not necessarily being so good in warm-ups, feeling like it didn't set you up well for the match. What do you think maybe causes that? And have you ever experienced something like that before? Because I know you guys always talk about how hard you work in training. So how does that happen where the warm-ups right before a match are not quite up to standards?
No, yeah, I mean, everyone has their own rhythm, and I think today it could have been a little bit more energized. But like I said, the warm-ups are warm-ups, man. Everyone, whether you do good or bad, it's when it comes game time, it's game time. And people have these different, timelines, including me. So, like, I necessarily don't try to go all 100% warm up. And then by the time I'm building up into the game, then I'm ready. So, yeah, I do think maybe warm-ups can be a little bit, credit to what Mitch said, it can be a little bit more energized and more how do you call it, more focused on them. So.
And looking ahead to Colorado Springs, they are the defending ESL champion title holders. They're vying for a playoff spot. You've had good success against them this year. So, what is about that team that you've been able to have good success against them, and what will you need to do going into Colorado Springs to be able to come with the result?
I mean, they're a good defensive team. They've always been known for that, but I think just kind of focus on our game really and just kind of like I said, we're meshing well right now, and I think it's just going to be another game where we got to put the ball in net, right? More than they do. And what has it been, like 16 games they haven't beaten us, and we got to take that, something like that. Don't quote me, but I think we got to come in there, let's make it 17, right? So it's going to be a tough game, though, because they're fighting for playoffs as well. So I think it's tougher when people are fighting for like those bottom playoff spots, especially at their house.